Is zakat obligatory on public funds? For example, the Muslim treasury, the Ministry of Finance, or the state's public treasury. Are these funds subject to zakat or not? The Hanbali scholars stated that zakat is not obligatory on the surplus funds, nor is zakat obligatory on the spoils of war. The Hanbali scholars stated that every kingdom is zakat due on this money. Hanbali jurists said, what about the state's reserves or surplus funds? Are these funds subject to zakat? Hanbali scholars say wealth under the imam's control for Muslims' interests isn't subject to zakat. Shafi'i scholars agree. Thus, zakat isn't obligatory on wealth in the Muslim treasury or under the ruler's authority for Muslims' benefit. Funds under the imam's control for Muslim welfare are not subject to zakat. Zakat is not required on wealth in the Muslim treasury or under the ruler's authority. Zakat remains non-obligatory. It would have been conveyed by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, or the rightly guided caliphs. Since this was not reported, zakat is not obligatory. Funds collected by the Prophet remained with Caliph Umar, Uthman, and Ali. If zakat were obligatory, it would have been clarified by Caliph Umar or the companions. Zakat is not obligatory on these funds. Wealth in the Muslim treasury is not subject to zakat. If it were required, it would have been conveyed by the Prophet or caliphs. Since it hasn't been reported, zakat is not obligatory. During Umar, Uthman, and Ali's times, funds remained. If zakat were required, it would have been clarified. Since it wasn't conveyed that zakat was paid on war spoils or treasury funds, it indicates no zakat on these. As it was not conveyed, zakat is not obligatory. In the times of Umar, Uthman, and Ali, the Prophet collected funds, some remained. If zakat were obligatory, Umar or the companions would have clarified it. As it was not conveyed, they paid zakat on spoils, surplus, or treasury. It indicates no zakat. Allah knows best. It has not been reported to us that they were paying zakat on the spoils of war, the surplus funds, or the funds that are in the Muslim treasury. This indicates that there is no zakat on these funds, and Allah, the Most High, knows best.